Every time you have a return to serve, you get smacked in the face. Well, you know what? You deserve it because you don't know these 5 secret tips that every pro uses to hit an effective serve return in doubles, and today I'm gonna teach you. Our first step to hitting great serve returns, a high contact point. Why? Well, isn't it obvious? Low contact point means you're hitting upwards, and high contact point means you're hitting downwards. And in doubles, you never want to be hitting upwards on a serve return because you're giving away the attack. You also want to be setting up with nets, with pushes, right? Downwards so you can get the attack. So high contact point, how do we do this? High contact points near you and high contact points near the net. If your opponent does have a good serve, the only way to get a high contact point is to get it when the shuttlecock is near the net. Because by the time it travels to you, the bird would have already dropped and you're in a lifting position. So number 1, contact point is very important. You want to be getting to the contact as close to the net as possible so that every shot you hit will be going downwards. Our number 2 secret tip is the push-off of your foot. Now most of you, when you're playing, all you're doing is just, as you're serving, not stepping at all, or hitting and then stepping. Because as they serve, you want to be pop, pushing off this quick so you can reach to the front as quick as possible. So you want to be timing when you think they'll be serving with your momentum on your left foot, and then from there, boom, push off and get that high contact point. Our third tip is going to be our position on court. Now, of course, imagine we're starting our serve return position here. We're gonna be getting our shot quite low. So the closer we can stand to the net, if we can't even stand right on the line, then we're gonna be very close to the net and be able to get that very high contact point at the net. Now there is one condition to hitting or standing close to the front of the net, and that condition is that when they do flick serve you, you have this ability pop to come up with one jump to cover the back with an attack. So one, if you want to have a good positioning forwards, you have to master your positioning and movement backwards. Our 4th secret tip, the ability to do trick shots. When you're doing serve return, serve receive on doubles, usually when you come up, you don't have much time. All your swings are very short. What that means is it's quick, but it's also very obvious. When you come like this, most of the time, boom, you'll be hitting that way and your opponent will be standing on that side already. Now, because of how obvious shorter swing shots are, it's important to have trick shot varieties. Either we go boom, cross push, or we go oop, boom, like that, nets, right? To have that variety in trick shots is gonna make it hard for your opponent to want to lean too much on the shot before you hit. So have that variety with trick shots. And our last tip for you, serve returns don't end in one shot. Oftentimes, what you can do at your level though, if you're watching this video, is you can kill your opponent in 2 or 3 shots. So why this is called serve and return is after you return, boom, where are you hitting? Boom, and what are you setting up for? You have to understand what each shot is going to do. If I'm going to be hitting the nets, then I'm expecting the net again, kill. If I'm going to be pushing to the center right, I expect them to drive cross, come here, boom, kill. Your serve return is to set up your next 2 shots for you to win the point. Now that you learned all these secret tips, I expect your serve returns to be perfect each time. And from now on, if they aren't, you need to come back to this video and comment every time so you can have the comment of shame.